Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. Okay, so we're continuing on the lessons I learned in 2024. If you've not seen my first video, I would link it on the description box. Click on it and watch the first video. And today I will be looking at the second thing I learned this year. Write the vision down. Yeah, write the vision down. And it would be a good place to start if I read to you Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though we tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Write the vision down. So when you get a vision, a dream, a goal, something you want to work towards, write it down. Have a book, have a journal, have it on your phone. I mean, the world is going digital. So if you need to write it on your phone, write it down. But have the vision in front of you. Every time you pick up that book or that journal and you read through what you want to be, it strengthens you. It gives you the courage to aim for something. When you write that goal down, it becomes a blueprint, something you can always refer to. It will also let you know on the areas of your life that you need to improve upon. Whether you need to learn something, unlearn, build a character, build skills, whatever, write it down. And one thing that also helps is don't just write it down and leave it. Build on it. So for every given point, I mean, we're moving into another year. Bring out your journal. This is my goal. This is what I want to do. Then write, how can I move closer to achieving this in 2025? Is there something I need to learn? Is there a skill I need to gain? Note it down. And you keep building on it that way. My mom brought this book and she was thinking it was my sister's book. And she said, oh, is this your book? And she was like, no. And I looked at it, it was mine. And it was a journal I wrote in 2015. And it was funny because I thought I'd thrown it away. Don't be like me, don't throw your journals away. But I took it from her, and that evening I was flipping through it, and I brought my recent journal and I opened it. And the same words the Lord told me in 2021 were the same things He told me in 2015. The same thing He said in 2023. And I was amazed because there was a bit of difference because I've grown a bit, but it was the same thing, following the same blueprint. Some of the things that I've learned or I'm still learning were skills that I have written down in 2015 that I needed to learn. Now I have them. It was a reassurance for me that the Lord is the same. Like God is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. When He says a thing to you, there is something called consistency. It's constant. Right? And that's why you hear that God is not an author of confusion. And that was just, it is amazing because what was written in 2015, I'm already in 2025, like I keep saying 2025. But what was written in 2015 and what I wrote in the last year are practically the same thing. Just there is a visible growth pattern. So write your visions down. Okay. Now, the third thing I learned this year is not everyone will understand your vision, and that is okay. When the Lord gave you that vision, it was given to you, not to everybody. Now, in my church, every year in 31st night, God will give us a word. For this year, we're in our season of newness, right? And one thing I realized is before the year, before the word of the next year comes, the Lord will usually give me a word. And when the corporate word comes, it's like the same light, right? And it's always been amazing because for me, when the Lord says in 2024, it was for me to build faith, faith on faith. That was the word. And when my pastor said, "Is your season of newness?" I was like, "This two doesn't correlate. How is faith?" And not until this year began properly, I understood that to enter into your newness, into that new door, into that new opportunity, you need to have faith. Because there are some opportunities that are coming that you think you're not qualified for, or that fear would want to take those opportunity away from you, that you need your faith to be built up. So those words, the word for me every year, I would always write it down and I would start building on it. And sometimes when I tell someone that, oh, this is what I'm actively going for, and the person is like, why? I don't understand. At first, I'll feel bad. I'll feel like, oh, maybe I didn't hear right, or but over time, I understood that it was said to me. If you don't understand, it's fine. You don't have to understand. When you start seeing the output and the result, you would understand them. But for now, when it's still in the raw phase, the data phase, the baby phase, it's okay not to understand. Those that get it. But yeah, not everybody will understand your vision. And it's what? It's okay.